Hi, how are you, friends? So, in this series, we are going to discuss about HTML, how HTML works, how can we use HTML to create web pages or websites. So, let us first discuss about a little bit about the history. In 1980, physicist Tim Berners-Lee first created a software called Enquire, and from that World Wide Web is created, and then what we call nowadays www. So later he also wrote a memo proposing a new internet-based hypertext system. So this hypertext system later he called HTML. So that was the first version. It was created in 1990. So other versions came later. So here you can see version 2 came in 1995. Version 3 was invented in 1997. Then came the version 4 and then in 1997 also. And then we currently mainly use version 5, which started in 2014. So let's try to understand about like what is HTML. It's called hypertext markup language. So what is hypertext? So here we by text we are mainly referring to the text on computer screens. So hypertext is a linking text between different pages or within the page itself, maybe text between two areas. So if you click on one text, it will take you to the other areas of this page or to the uh, completely different page. So that is called hypertext. And now let us discuss about the markup language. So it is a control structure. So you see, we write letters, articles. Those are paragraphs. Those are simple structure. But HTML is more sophisticated control structure, and it use a tag-based system. So, for example, how tag looks like. So it normally tag has a less than and greater than sign as something, the name of the tag inside. So it uses tags to organize the whole document, and other systems like CSS take advantage of these structures. So CSS is used to design documents, design web pages, and also JavaScript can use HTML, PHP, which is the another language which is on the back end, and JavaScript is used on the front end. So the both languages also can use HTML. So in order to know or learn how to create web page or websites, HTML is the first step. So I already talked about these hypertext and markup language and all these terms. Let us see in example. So here is an example I have created to demonstrate what is how HTML looks like. So here are all those tags I talked about. So less than, greater than, which so these are tags, and this is the content within the tag. So this stays at the back, and on the front, how does it look like? So here, so I have kept the file here. So if you double click it, so it shows like this. So this outputs as this. So this is actually, it is called heading. This one is called heading. So if I view the source, if you click, so this is Firefox browser. Chrome browser also, or other browsers will also behave similarly. So here, if you right click and try to view the page source on the Firefox or other browsers, will be able to see the backend code. So what we have written on the editor, we have typed on the editor. So here is the code. So hello from HTML, this is showing here. So why this part is only showing here, but other part is not showing, we will learn later. So this was the demonstration. Now you are thinking how I install this code editor, because we will need a code editor in order to write our codes. So for that, you visit this site. So search Visual Studio Code, search, and then you click and it will come. Yeah. So then you click download for Windows and it will start downloading. So it is downloading. After it is downloaded, it will you click it, double click it, and install in like any other program. So it will work. So because I have already installed it, I'm going to cancel it. So I think that is all for the starting video. Thanks everyone for checking this video. See you again.